Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's Conversation. If only you guys, this camera was on at 2 minutes before we do the counting, you guys would.
You don't want to be. You'd have been blocked your ears.
But first, let me introduce my beautiful sisters, my soul sisters. On my right,
Makiruru.
on my left,
Blair.
My darling Amaka, please read this for us.
Okay,
Amaka. Yeah.
No, Yvonne, sorry.
Yes.
Hey, sorry.
Hi guys, we have a topic today. It was discussed on Ways by a group of panel, and I think I picked this topic because I think it's interesting and I want us to have our own twist to it. So if you've heard this conversation before, don't be alarmed. We're just adding our own twist to it, our own personal twist to it. So the question is, do women encourage men to cheat? With the way social media is now and this Me Too movement and women empowerment, there's this shift now and people seem to think that a lot of men with all these side chicks and all that. So the question now is, do the women encourage the men to actually cheat? So that's the question on the table. Okay. So over to the ladies on the table. What do you think and from what perspective?
Okay, so I want to ask, I'll start by asking a question. Encourage them in what way?
In cheating?
No. Encourage them to
in
cheat.
any way.
I think we can look at it from different perspectives. I think with this upsurge of side chicks and all that now, you know, people are kind of saying, well, the women that are there, they know and they don't care, or even they condole it, or even they encourage it. So I think that's where the line of questioning is going to.
I'm still a confusing.
Okay.
I'll let me think about it.
I think majority of African women encourage it. Okay. And I'll tell you why I said that.
Okay.
I have watched, especially a lot of African women back home. I have watched no 1, no 2, no 3, no 4, no 5 videos of top Nigerian celebrities who comes on a platform for a discussions and talk about, I will not end my marriage because my husband cheats. Men are naturally born cheats.
That's true.
Technically, you have given the green light to, I think for me, like we have discussed in this panel before about our culture and our traditions. I don't have a problem with it. As long as before we get into the relationship, you just tell me, girl, I am a polygamist, or I am monogamist, or I am whatever name, because they have a different name to justify the cheating. And say, look, I have this, that I have the intention of having another wife.
Then it's not cheating.
Hang on. And then if I choose to go ahead with that relationship, and then along the line you come up and said, oh, I'm seeing this person, it will be, it's not married, they have to date before they get married. I probably will say, I stayed even when you told me that. But I don't buy this idea that every relationship that a black woman has to be with, it has to we have to suffer before we can enjoy our marriage. We suffer together, and he cheated, I stayed, and now we are reaping the benefit. The scar is there. Your emotionally well-being. We talk about mental health. We talk about your well-being. These are part of it.
Yeah.
And I think this women mentality of, oh, if he cheated with a woman, I will still stay in the marriage. You literally tell him to go ahead. You have given him a green light. And if the question comes back to, do we women encourage, I'm not saying, well, even here in Europe they do it, but I think in Africa it's more acceptable because we just think, yeah, that's men are born to do this. I think we do genuinely encourage our men to go out there and cheat.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with what you said, and I think there's also, like, I want to look at it another angle. I think now, like when I did the introduction, I was talking about the fact that women are more aware now, and women are coming into their positions and doing things they want. And this is whether it's in Nigeria or all over the world. You understand? Because let's even remove polygamy, because at least with polygamy,
it's not cheating.
It's
not cheating.
It's an agreement. Yeah, you're married, and yes, so you already know you're going into polygamy and all this. But the thing is, I think somehow I kind of see a bit of rebellion somehow, and then because at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, the men cheat, it's okay for them to cheat, but then a woman cheats, it becomes a problem. But now, because things are turning, people are owning up to doing things like women are becoming men, so to speak, because of maybe situations. You understand? So when I was listening to a topic like this, somebody said, listen, people are doing it because man's got to eat. With social media and plastic surgeries and stuff like that, all of a sudden, if the cheating is going to be a means to an end, so be it. So some women are like, yeah, right on and go on. This is one angle that I was like, wow, has it come to that? But yes, it has come to that. So it's, cheating is now.
But let me tell you, I don't think that's cheating, because if you know about it and you willingly agree to, which is why I say polygamy, cheating. Yeah.
No, I'm
talking about cheating behind the woman's back.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about cheating. For example, like this question, for example, you find out that...
So polygamy is not cheating?
No, I'm not talking about polygamy. I'm talking about you find out that your guy has a side chick and you condole it. You understand? Okay. And you condole it. Some people, they don't care anymore. Like unlike before where, I think there seems to be a shift in the definition of cheating in itself. Because now it's become so many definitions.
Let me now remember. Yeah. You said one thing. No, well, one of you said that women stay in their marriages. They say they won't break up their marriages because the man cheats.
Yeah, I think it was Cynthia that said something
like
that.
You see, there's more to it than that.
Yeah, exactly.
There's more to it than that. That if you're in a marriage and you find out, it doesn't mean the woman is not hurt. She is effing hurt. She is hurt to her bone marrow. But see, I'll give you an example. If you have children, let's say, I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah.
And you're not strong enough to leave, and you know he's cheating on you. Yeah. It is a hard thing. And
it still comes down to the question. So
no, they're not.
You condone the
fact that she's not condoning it.
Go back to the question.
She's not.
Women encourage.
They're not. Let me finish. She's not condoning it, and they're saying they're agreeing to him to go and cheat. No, you're not. You don't know the battle she's going on with them and at home. She's staying in that marriage until she has something better to go to. She's staying in that marriage until she has something better to go to. A lot of them, some of them are not staying in that marriage just because they're saying it's okay for him to cheat. It's not true. There's nobody that I know that will say that my husband is cheating and I'm okay for him to cheat. And I agree with him to cheat. And I agree with him to go behind my back and sleep with other women. There's nobody. Unless, of course, like you said, it's a polygamous home. When we started, we had an agreement, and that is not cheating. Yeah. They have their reason for it's there's a lot no woman. Okay, so if I condone that you go and be sleeping with a dog, you can if you catch me, I see you sleeping with a dog, and I'm saying you tell him, and I tell you, okay, go and jump in the fire, you jump in the fire. No. I can't say that they are giving them the chance. I don't think they're encouraging them. It's just the thing is, it's hard.
And that's the other aspect of the coin.
It's hard.
Flip because
it's hard.
Like I think we had one of our panel discussions we had a while ago.
Yeah.
We did talk about it. Why is it that it's something similar to like why is it that people can't just get up and go from a relationship? It's kind of similar to that. You hear women say, oh, they're staying for the children. Sometimes it's not even necessarily the children. Some women are staying because they want to be able to walk out on a level whereby they can actually continue to live. Because you could live, but you live to absolutely nothing that will kill you.
It's a difficult one.
That will actually kill you. You understand? And then, where do you go from there? And you made a point. You said, leave and start again.
How many people can do that?
How many people can start again? Some can. Some can't. Some are lucky. You know, but I agree with you. I agree with you. The ideal thing,
but the question still
yes, encourage.
Why you do that? You are encouraging the man to go out and cheat. The question was, do women encourage men to go and cheat? The answer to that is majority. I wouldn't say all women. Majority of women does that. It comes down to self-respect and whatever you shared. I understand in African situation, women, majority of women get into marriage for financial reasons. Okay, or family arrangements
and all that.
But what happened to your own life as an individual, as a person? Because if you are, like I said, I don't have a problem if a man tells me if I want to be his second or his third wife.
That's not cheating.
If I accept that, that's on me.
No, but that's polygamy.
That's not cheating.
That's not cheating.
So you cannot bring that into cheating. That's definitely not cheating.
But I cannot buy this idea of finding out that my man is sleeping with somebody else, and for any reason whatsoever, I will be okay with it. And then I will go ahead and say, yes, I'm not okay with it, but I gotta stay because of 1 or 2, 3 things. I am encouraging him to go back and do more. Probably because that's what the question based on.
Yes, you're right. Okay, let me spin it another way. With what Amaka said, if like in an abusive relationship you're buying your time to find, like, put things in place to live, then technically you're not encouraging him, you're just ignoring him to do your own thing, and then so that you can walk away. That's kind of
you've done the nail on the head.
I'm just
wait. Everybody has own, like, it's just like saying abusive relationship. Sorry, let me just I just want to interject in what you brought up, abusive relationship. It's just like saying somebody that the husband is beating every day, but they're staying, they can't leave. That's domestic abuse, and you're saying that means you're encouraging them to continue beating you. No, you don't know the person's mental health. I'm not telling you to continue beating me, but a lot of people, both men and women, because women, some men stay in their marriages when they know their wives are cheating and they're not cheating. I'm not encouraging you to cheat. Do you understand? It's like you said, they're probably biding their time. People have 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 months, 1 year, 2 years.
Like you said, like you rightly said,
you will not stay.
Like you rightly said about domestic abuse. Have you guys ever pick up your phone and see how many women get to kill on a domestic violence in this same scenario? Let me wait and do this, and they end up dying.
Okay, let me
ask I haven't finished.
Okay.
The same process go with this cheating.
It's easier said than done.
I remember one time you and I was having a conversation, and you said I have a male doctor in Lagos who said majority of the women that are being diagnosed for HIV positive are married women. Because why? This same reason of I know he's cheating, but I want to stay here, and then you will go with a life sentence that you have to live with the medication for the rest of life. But listen, I'm not saying
it's easier said than done.
Like I said, you hear what I said? I said the question I am answering the basics.
But it's not that. I don't think that's encouraging.
I don't care whether there is an underlying reason of why you stay because you want to put money aside or you. But in the process of doing whatever you are doing, you are putting your life and encourage the man to do more. That is what I am sitting here for.
It's not encouraging.
We have to agree to disagree on this.
Okay. That word encouraging. That word encouraging. That means you're saying it's okay for them to cheat.
Because it is. Because if you are saying that I'm there to stay until I put 1 or 2, you are and the man knows. Majority of these men, they know that the wife knows that they are cheating, but the woman choose to go blank. To say, I'm just going to go blank with a blind eye and see, and she knew, and she still choose to say, you are encouraging a man to do more, and that's what the question said. Women are, majority of women, I'm not going to say all women, because personally, I wouldn't put up with it. And like I said, I don't have a problem with the man cheating. I have a problem with the line said why you are cheating. That's the one that I have a problem with. If you choose to have the energies to jump from Matthew to Jerome, Jerome to Joseph, that's fine. I personally wouldn't put my life at risk because whatever you bring out there, I've seen where where the woman was in hospital and unborn child get infected with some STD because the man went outside stepping out while she was pregnant. I just don't get it. I don't get why we think it's okay that every relationship that as a black woman or a white woman or whatever, we have to suffer for the man's comfort. I'm putting things in place. I disagree.
Let me answer this last thing you just said now. The reason why it is the way it is because of the way these people were brought up, the environment into where they were brought up. Now the question comes, there are different categories. Some women don't know how. They need help. You need to teach them. You need to help them. Some people know, but again, they have their reasons. It could be anything. It could be a number of reasons. There are even women that they have been conditioned to the fact that actually, the more he cheats, you should even be grateful and stay. There are women that are even accepting it. You understand? So I think it's down to the individual. And like now,
I agree.
Things are changing.
But let's go back to the question.
Yeah.
The question says, are women encouraged men to cheat? The answer is majority of the women, yes.
Yes.
The thing is,
let me just stop you there. So you said majority of women that are staying are saying yes for the man to cheat. So you're not thinking of the woman's mental health? The women that, so majority of women stay, and you think that their staying is encouraging, they're staying because it's an encouragement to the men. To me, it's a form of, a lot of, the ones that stay, lots of them, they have is a form of domestic abuse. They have worn them down. You know, if you don't know, those that don't know and stay, that's different.
Okay.
Those that know, you know,
so
it is such a, it is such a, to me, it's
let me answer your question to what Cynthia is saying. I think both of you are right in the sense that look at it this way. What Cynthia is saying is whether you're staying for whatever.
No, the way she's what I'm getting about that she's blaming the woman from staying.
No.
Right.
She's saying. Correct me if I'm right.
Well, that's what encouraging means.
No. Listen, let me explain what I understand. She is saying by staying, no matter whatever the reason. The perception you're giving to the man is that you're accepting it.
Oh, it's okay for him.
You're accepting it. It doesn't matter what the situation is. Is the that's what by being there. That's kind of what she's saying, which I see where.
Yeah, but it's a different language. But saying you're encouraging is different from his perspective.
That's the question.
Yeah, but I'm trying to tell you that encourage. Yes, but I'm trying to.
But if you stay for any reason, if you stay. I don't know what
is that word that encouraging.
No, but I don't
disagree.
Maybe we should change the word.
Yes, it's the word.
The question stands the
same. And I'm telling you that.
But the question, the way I am going to speak, based on the question that was asked, do women encourage men to cheat? The answer is majority of women do. And the reason why I said this is this. What are we teaching our next generation? When I have, like I said, before I start the conversation, I said I have watched a video of a lot of Nigerian Nollywood top actress come out and said, I wouldn't leave my husband if he cheated. You are telling this man to go ahead and do as many as he could. I don't care for any reason why you
say. Because I said majority of women say that.
But the
majority of women that say that. That's I don't.
But I'm saying, I'm just telling you.
Come on.
What I have
These
said.
are not
talking about.
No, you actually said that they won't leave.
No, I have. I can go back and tell you and go back to the YouTube and bring this.
No, I'm talking about.
Majority of these women will tell you, I wouldn't leave. I'm in a women group chat. I am in a women group chat when I hear women have this conversation. And majority of them in a group chat that have over 2,000 people on it. 85% of those women will tell you, I will not end my marriage because my man cheats. What does that say? Wait, listen. And on this group chat, when I'm saying that I have 2,000 people, there are over 1,000 men on it. If you come out openly, to say, I will not end my marriage because my husband cheated, you are encouraging the other men that are single to go ahead and do it.
Maybe majority of these women that actually say that, the women that say that they won't leave, maybe they came from a polygamous home.
Possible.
Exactly.
But it doesn't matter for what reason. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter for what it doesn't matter for what reason. Whether it's a financial or a family agreement, but the question still comes back to when these actions that you women are portraying or saying out there encourage even the next generation to go out. So we will never put an end to this side chick, madam or side chick. It will never end. You get what I mean? Because if you don't put up, if you put up with it, and another woman don't put up, all they need to say is look at Yvonne. The husband that they go do, she stays. It's an encouragement. So it's an encouragement.
As they're talking to the men, women that are agreed to be the side chick. So it takes absolutely,
but it might be the financial reason. We comes back to whatever reasons. You know, for whatever reason. So the question still come back to if you have to answer the question honestly, to say, do women encourage men going out to cheating? The answer is yes, they do. I wouldn't say 100% of them. Majority of them do, with their action or whatever reason behind their actions, encourage the men to go out there and do more of it. That's my intake in it.
Well, the thing is, like I said, there's so many reasons. Go on.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
There's so many.
Why did they go and cheat in the first place? So I tell you, okay, when we marry, it's okay for you to go and cheat. Why did they go and cheat? Because what I'm trying, you still don't get what I'm saying. Why did they go out and cheat in the first place? Because they have to have started cheating first for you to say that, okay, I found out you're cheating, but it's okay to cheat. Why in the first place, when we first got married, why did you go out and cheat in the first place?
Those people have reason.
Yes,
it's an availability. The women are available. I have seen where somebody put on a group chat and said, how long does it take if you have to date your friend ex, how long will it take you to let your friend grow? Right there, 10% of the women that said something on that group chat said, well, as soon as they broke up. So basically, another woman is willing to take your position, whether yes or no, whether she knowingly or not knowingly that you are there, they still want to be with this man. So we are encouraging it. This is not just men fault. The women themselves have a major role to play with.
Do you know what you this is actually why I was saying what I said before. There seems to be a big, because this is not conversations that we used to have like so openly, like
now
years
it's
ago.
normal. Now
it seems to be, and the answers that came from this particular question were divided into divisions, as in people were like, yes, we will encourage them because man, this was an answer, man got to eat. That was an answer.
And you hear man go tell you,
there was an answer.
I chop another day. I chop a goosey tomorrow. I chop,
you know, and then obviously if you flip the coin, you have this other side where Amaka was now talking about. This is where you're talking about deep-rooted, you know.
Because I won't tell you I married the first time I married, because what I'm getting from it is, okay, what I marry, I'll say, so it's okay if you go out and cheat. But he has to have started it in the first place. So because that's from what it's right. If you read it properly, if you analyze it, do women encourage you when that means okay, I married you and it's okay for you to go and start cheating, go and start cheating, and that is basically what I think is wrong. Which is what I'm trying to pick into that. No, we don't actually say when you first marry us, hey, it's okay for you to go and cheat.
We don't encourage it, but I think that question actually needs to be.
Because when you first start cheating, I won't tell you it's okay.
I think it should be when you find out that your husband is cheating. Would you still maybe tolerate?